Previously on Ballz.
Afternoon.
What's going on, guys?
How are you, man?
The behind the scenes.
Yeah, that came out before I knew what happened. Yeah, nice to chat to you, man. Where are you at the moment?
I'm at home in Bloberg. I'm just visiting my dad. We're leaving on Sunday, so I thought I'd pop in here for the day.
I was thinking about you guys today, and I was telling Johnny as we started the show, we've got about 3 weeks left, and then we're out of here, and everyone's pretty much winding down. And for most of you guys, well, for you guys now, you got 2 massive tournaments in 2 weeks. It's big.
Yeah, it's a very strange time of the year for us because, like you say, everybody's winding down. What are your holiday plans? Well, I'm going back to work for holiday, so. But we do take our mid-year break in June, so we get some time off then. But very keen, very excited to head off to Dubai on Sunday and then back home.
And then back home. And how's the training been going?
Yeah, it's been rough. It's been physical. It's been good fun. We've been incorporating a couple of new guys into the squad, and they've done very, very well.
Your training, it sounds tough. I'm looking at you on Skype here, and what you've got? Did someone punch you in the eye? Did you get a knee to the eye? What happened there?
That looks
You would
fantastic.
create controversy like that, hey? You just really would.
Yeah, I want Sport24 to write how the Blitzbook beat each other up at training.
Things got physical. There's confrontation and somebody hit me. No. It's rugby. It's a contact sport, and I dived into somebody's elbow.
Oh, shame, man.
Smart move.
Yeah,
Romantic.
very. So you guys are off this weekend, and you finished third in Australia, you beat Kenya 41-7. Obviously you want to win, but are you happy with the start to the season?
I think we can be happy with the way we played. We played some good rugby. I know that most people that watch really enjoyed the style of rugby that we played, but we can probably expect 1 or 2 different things from this trip now. With Ruel and Isbell out of the side, he brought quite a lot of speed and elusiveness to the team. But for balance purposes, we needed to incorporate Kevin Laters in. So he's going to come in for his first tournament, and whether he can get a little bit more game time or come off the bench a couple of times. He's also got really great feet, and he's really quick with the playmaking skills.
Yeah, you've got Kevin Laters. He's in from the Cheetahs. You've got Philip Steyman. He's also from the Cheetahs. And then Warren Whiteley from the Lions. You spoke about Kevin. What do you think the other two will bring to the mix?
Yeah, I think if you just look at them straight on, and they're very physical guys. Warren's a big kid, and he's played some real classy Super 14 rugby. So it's going to be great to see him out in the sevens field. I mean, he works hell of a hard, really, really hard out there, and he's actually got some serious skill to him. So we're looking forward to see what he can bring. This is not the first outing for Philip in the sevens circuit. He was out there when I started 2008, 2009. When when we won the series that year, and then he went back to the Cheetahs. So he's got something like 40 Super 14 caps under his belt. So he's you'd say probably battle toughened out there. So he's also a hard worker, and he'll be ready to work when the work comes around.
Is it difficult for these 15-man guys to adapt to sevens rugby?
Well, I think in the past we've had a couple of players in, and it's taken them just a bit longer. But the quality of play that we've got in over the last couple of weeks has been. These guys have been able to adapt a lot quicker, which has been awesome for the team's progress. We don't have to drop and pick them up. They sort of rise up to our level very, very quickly, and then we're able to progress as a team a lot quicker. Yeah,
I was reading Tank Lanning's article on Sport24. I don't know if you've read it.
I think so. Is that the one about the comparison between the two?
Yes, yeah. And I was just going to say, he's very complimentary of you guys and the setup, and
I thought it was very nice.
Yeah, no, and basically saying that he believes that your skill set is better than the 15-man box at the moment. Your conditioning is better, and your central contracting system is, he believes, the way forward. In terms of the central contracting system, does it make life easier for you as players?
Did you say does it?
Yes.
I think it gives you that kind of security of knowing what you plan to do in the future and where you're going for the next couple of years. It's something that you can dedicate your time to instead of bouncing around from one union to the next and wondering where you're going to play the next weekend. You can, the guys most of them get sort of kind of a trial period they go through. That coach sort of sees what we can get out of the player and what we can add to the setup, and then from there, the contracting process will take place after that. And most of the guys that have been contracted really earn their stripes, and it's great to have a a growing squad with quality individuals.
Yeah, I know Paul Delport was on Tank's show on 2OV yesterday, and he says it's it's just fantastic that he now knows that he can earn a living from playing sevens rugby.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the other side of it. I mean, in the past, other guys would be bouncing in and out of the setup because it just wasn't lucrative for them to make a. I mean, a rugby career is a very short-lived thing. You really got to maximize while you're there. I mean, it's unfortunate to say, but after 30, you really dead meat for the youngsters coming through and take your place. So where you can, you've got to maximize it and just make a real living out of it. And it's awesome that SA Rugby have come to the party, and all the guys that have the sponsorships that have come through, like ABSA and Sassel in the past, that have really grown and promoted the game of seven, make it a viable option for young guys to come through and play rugby.
Okay, well, tell us now. So you're off this weekend, and then first game is against England, eh?
Yeah.
It's not an easy one.
In Dubai, but England first, then Portugal, and then Samoa in the final game of the pool. I think the reason that it worked like that for some people that might have been asking is that England didn't do very well in the Brisbane tournament, so which means they got seeded very low for the Dubai draw, which unfortunately, I mean, it was probably a good laugh to see when they was in Brisbane, and the Poms aren't doing very well, and then they got drawn in our pool for Brisbane.
Dave?
Carl, hi, it's Dave Papenfuss here. Just from your point of view, the players' point of view, the difference between the tournament being held in George and obviously moving now to PE, what's the difference in atmosphere and how does it affect you guys on the field?
I think if you just go by pure numbers, I mean, George was maxing out at about 12,000 people every year, and last year for the final day of PE, we got about 35,000 people. So I mean, 3 times the amount of people. The atmosphere is amazing. I mean, we ran out for the warm-up of the final last year, and it's something that I haven't heard in a very, very long time, and it really does lift the team, really does lift the spirits of the guys and gives them that extra energy that they need.
Carl, I'm not sure if Simon or Dave asked the question earlier on. How much will you miss Cecil Africa? If I have asked that question, if it has been asked, then just tell me.
No, we haven't, Johnny.
Oh, cool.
Carl? I mean, we've dealt with not having Cecil there once or twice last season and the season before that, and he's sometimes I do feel like he's a targeted guy on the circuit, and why not? I mean, he's that good, He's a very good player, but luckily we've got a couple of really interesting players that are stepping into Cecil's role. Obviously, Branko de Pree stepped up amazingly last season, and he did so in Brisbane too, in terms of the playmaking ability. As far as Flaaf goes, I think we're going to have Stephen Hunt's going to be starting at Flaaf, and he's done really well to move in from centre and from wing and really control the game from there.
Hi, Carl. I just want to find out your thoughts on Kaizer Chiefs registering a sevens rugby team. I mean, obviously, Kaizer Chiefs is known for his soccer team. How will this raise the profile of sevens rugby in the country and among soccer fans particularly?
I think it's just as far as trying to be an ambassador for sevens rugby, I just think it's an awesome sport to go watch. It's fun, and it's quick and it's fast, and guys can use skills from. I mean, we tap into skills from every other sport just to try using in the game of sevens. And we've been to watch a couple of premiership matches in England, and I haven't seen coaches that interested in sort of tactics in a long time. The way that the soccer players move off the ball into space is something seems to go wrong. So I'm very keen to see how they.
Well, Carl, we're gonna wrap it up there. The line, unfortunately, seems to have died on us a bit, so we're gonna leave it there. But from all of us here at Ballz Radio, good luck. We follow you, and we have a keen interest in the guys. Yeah, and I think we've lost him. I think you can still hear us. Anyway, just all the best for Dubai, and of course for the South African leg of the World Sevens Series. All the best.
Cheers.
Thanks very much, guys. Stay well.
Cheers, Carl.
Cheers, Carl. There you go, Carl Brown, the South African Sevens captain, chatting to us before they depart for Dubai, and then they'll come back to South Africa and play their matches in PE. Yeah, beautiful stadium there. Gee whiz, I think it's a great stadium.
This is Ballz Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Ballz.co.za